Top DJ Martin Solveig will be in residence at the Louis II Stadium on Friday night as the IAAF Diamond League circuit reaches Monaco. If the sets he plans to mix are anything like as compelling as the mix of top-class action on show over 2 days of competition in the Principality, he will be doing very well. Lyles, edged into third place over 100 meters by his U.S. compatriots Coleman and Ronnie in Rabat last week, remains unbeaten in the IAAF Diamond League over 200 meters, and he will continue his defense of the title he won in Brussels last year against a field that includes Turkey's world champion Ramil Guliev. Lyles has earned IAAF Diamond League victories in Doha, Eugene and Lausanne so far this season, running a personal best of 19.69 in the first and last of those three, the fastest recorded so far this season. The charismatic young sprinter from Gainesville, Florida, who turns 21 today, July 18, beat Guliev in Doha and Eugene, although the Turk took full advantage of his absence in the Oslo and Stockholm IAAF Diamond League legs to earn maximum points. 6 of the field have broken 20 seconds this season, and other contenders include Ecuador's in-form Alex Quinones, who has run a personal best of 19.93 this year, Aaron Brown of Canada and Panama's Alonzo Edward. The women's 400 meters will see the first IAAF Diamond League meeting of Olympic champion Shai Miller UIBO, who won in Eugene in a world-leading 49.52, and the 20-year-old Bahrain runner Salwa Eid Nasser, who has won the past 4 IAAF Diamond League meetings in Oslo, Stockholm, Paris, where she set an Asian record of 49.55 in Lausanne. Shai Miller UIBO wins the 200 meters at the IAAF Diamond League meeting in Shanghai. Errol Anderson. Copyright. There is also a strong U.S. presence in the form of world champion Phyllis Francis, world indoor silver medalist Shakima Wimbley and Jessica Beard, who has run 50.08 this season. The final event on the program, the men's 3,000 meters steeplechase, will be in large part a rerun of the competitive race at last Friday's IAAF Diamond League meeting in Rabat, where Kenya's Benjamin Keegan won in a personal best of 8 minutes 6 seconds and 19 milliseconds, the fastest run this year, from Ethiopia's Chala Bayo, who set a personal best of 8 minutes 7 seconds and 27 milliseconds, and Morocco's world silver medalist Soufiane El Bakkali, who ran 8 minutes 9 seconds and 58 milliseconds. All three are in the field, along with the world, Olympic and Commonwealth champion Conseslus Kipruto, a winner at the non-Diamond League race in Rome on May 31 in 8 minutes 8 seconds and 40 milliseconds, but only 12th in Morocco in 8 minutes 27 seconds and 36 milliseconds. Meanwhile, USA's Evan Yeager, the world bronze medalist and Olympic silver medalist, and France's Olympic bronze medalist Mahidine Makisi Benabad have joined the party. Everything points to a great race. South Africa's world and Olympic 800 meters champion Caster Semenya, who has explored her potential over longer distances in the past couple of weeks, returns to her main event and will be seeking to better the extraordinary personal best of 1 minute 54 seconds and 25 milliseconds she set at the IAAF Diamond League meeting in Paris on June 30. Semenya, who finished 6th in the Lausanne 1,500 meters in 4 minutes 0 seconds and 44 milliseconds and then set the fastest 1,000 meters seen so far this season, 2 minutes 31 seconds and 1 millisecond, in Rabat will face Burundi's world and Olympic silver medalist Francine Niyonsaba, who won in the South African's absence in Lausanne on July 5. World bronze medalist Audrey Wilson of the USA and Olympic bronze medalist Margaret Wambui of Kenya are also in the field. Caster Semenya on her way to winning the 800 meters at the IAAF Diamond League meeting in Monaco. Jiro Mochizuki. Copyright. France's world decathlon champion Kevin Mayer made the most of the triathlon event in front of his home fans at the IAAF Diamond League meeting in Paris last month, setting PBs of 13.71 in the 110 meters hurdles and 16.51 meters in the shot put. In Monaco, the talents of an athlete who added the world indoor title to his CV this year will be tested as never before as he targets winning a first European title in Berlin next month. Mayer's competition starts tomorrow, July 19th, the day before the main program of events, as he takes part in a men's shot put that will see the return to top-class competitive action of U.S. Olympic champion Ryan Crouser following his injury in last month's national championships. At a specially constructed circle at Port Hercule, Crouser, who is talking about world record possibilities, will renew his mighty conflict with New Zealand's world champion Thomas Walsh, who has won the past 2 Diamond League meetings in Oslo and Lausanne, and tops the 2018 world list with his 22.67 meters effort in Auckland back in March. Now Crouser, who defeated the Kiwi in Eugene, sounds ready to restate his own case as the top shot putter. In the women's event that will precede the men's at the portside, Walsh's compatriot Valerie Adams, back to competition after giving birth to a daughter last October, is seeking the form that has previously earned her 4 world and 2 Olympic titles. But the favorites will be China's world champion Gong Li Zhao, who tops this year's world list with 20.38 meters, Raven Saunders of the United States, who has reached 19.56 meters this season, and Germany's Christina Schwanitz. Valerie Adams, winner of the shot put at the IAAF Diamond League meeting in Monaco, Philippe Fida, copyright on Friday. Mayer will find himself in the big league again as he lines up in a men's 110 meters hurdles field that includes compatriot Pascal Martino Lagarde, who ran a season's best of 13.22 to win at the Athletics World Cup in London on Saturday, world record holder Aries Merritt of the United States, Olympic silver medalist Orlando Ortega of Spain, and world silver medalist Sergei Shubenkov. Shubenkov, who became a father in June, is clearly finding parenthood congenial to his career as he has amassed 3 sub-13-second timings this month, and the 3 fastest times of 2018, including a personal best of 12.92. Kenya's Elijah Menengoy may have beaten his training partner Timothy Cheruiyot to the World 1,500 meters title last summer, but this season it has been the latter athlete who is preeminent. Cheruiyot remains unbeaten over his strongest distance this season, and has twice beaten Menengoy at the Eugene and Rome IAAF Diamond League meetings. The two meet again in Monaco in a stellar field that also includes Olympic champion Matt Centrowitz of the United States and Ayaan Soleiman of Djibouti. Marie-José Talu, world silver medalist last year over 100 meters and 200 meters, has been on the gold standard this season with IAAF Diamond League victories in the Doha, Eugene and Lausanne 100 meters, and the Rome 200 meters. In Monaco she faces a field that includes her fellow Ivory Coast runner Muriel Ahor, who won the world indoor 60 meters title in Birmingham in March, the Netherlands' double world 200 meters champion Daphne Schippers, honing her form ahead of defending her European 100 meters title next month, and Olympic 100 meters and 200 meters champion Elaine Thompson of Jamaica, always a threat even if she doesn't appear to be at her sharpest right now. Jakob Ingebrigtsen, who runs in the men's 1,500 meters, isn't the only World U20 medalist jumping back into elite competition in Monaco. Kenya's 19-year-old Celestine Chespol, winner in Tampere in a championship record of 9 minutes 12 seconds and 78 milliseconds, is stepping back into a field packed with the world's leading performers in the 3,000 meters steeplechase. But as she is already second on the world all-time list with 8 minutes 58 seconds and 78 milliseconds, a time she achieved despite losing a shoe on the penultimate lap water jump, she need hardly feel inferior. That said, Chespol, who ran a season's best of 9 minutes 1 second and 82 milliseconds in Paris, will be a full stretch against a field that includes Beatrice Chepkoech, the fellow Kenyan who beat her in the French capital in 8 minutes 59 seconds and 36 milliseconds, the fastest run so far this season. Also in the field are the two compatriots who chased her home in Paris, 2015 world champion Ivan Kiang and Nora Gerudo, as well as the U.S. runners who took gold and silver at last year's IAAF World Championships, Emma Coburn and Courtney Frerichs. With Qatar's world champion Madazi Sabarshim out for the season following the ankle ligament injury he sustained in shooting for the moon earlier this month at what would have been a world record of 2.46 meters, the field is now open for a new IAAF Diamond League champion. World silver medalist Anil Lysenko, who beat Barshim to the world indoor title earlier this year, indicated in Lausanne earlier this month that he is the man stepping up as he won with 2.37 meters. Cuba's Pedro Pablo Pichardo got his season off to a great start with victory over his perennial U.S. rival, world and Olympic champion Christian Taylor, with an effort of 17.95 meters that is still comfortably the best seen this season. Taylor beat Pichardo by a single centimeter, 17.62 meters to 17.61 meters, when their paths next crossed at the IAAF Diamond League meeting in Lausanne earlier this month. In the women's pole vault, USA's world indoor champion Sandy Morris and 36-year-old 2012 Olympic champion Jen Sur, enjoying, in her own words, a revitalist career, have set the early IAAF Diamond League pace, with Morris winning in Doha and Oslo and Sur in Eugene. In Lausanne this month, Greece's Katerina Stefanidi, whose start to the season has been hampered by injury, managed to assert the European cause, although she only beat Sur on countback as both cleared 4.82 meters. It's likely to be an equally close affair this time round. Monaco will showcase another French world champion heading for Berlin, Pierre-Ambroise Boss, in a non-Diamond League 800 meters which includes Nigel Amos of Botswana. Mike Rowbottom for the IAAF.